they sniggering about?
Well, probably something about you and Sam and flying computers. Listen, I wouldn't worry about it. It was us last week.
It's a bit unlike Anna, though, isn't it?
Well, it's always the quiet ones you got to watch.
Yeah, but she's never done anything like that before.
Nick, you did steal her boyfriend.
No, I didn't. I only borrowed him.
So you and Sam back together then?
Nope.
So what are you doing for the summer?
I'm not sure. I don't really fancy living at home for 3 months, though.
I really know what you mean.
Well, listen, there's probably some jobs and stuff in the paper. We can have a look.
Listen, do we have to think about this now? I mean, it's summer. We haven't got college until September. Should we just chill a bit, yeah?
Don't you think we need to talk?
I'm sick of talking.
We can't carry on like this.
What do you want me to say?
Well, you could start by telling me what kept you awake last night and why you were pacing around the flat at 3 o'clock this morning.
As if you didn't know.
Oh, Lewis, if I have to say it a million times, then I will. I told Taylor because he happened to be there. No other reason. You're the one who told him about the abortion.
I really have to go.
I needed to talk to somebody. I didn't know what I was doing.
Will you just shut up about it, please? I don't want to talk about this now, all right?
How can we sort it out if you don't tell me how you feel?
You should have asked me how I felt before you had the abortion. You should have spoken to me, not him. I mean, I am your boyfriend, you know. And what's he, eh? Or is there anything else you haven't told me, Ruth? Yeah, well, I'll see you later.
Don't look so scared. It's only me.
I thought it might be Sam again. He keeps trying to talk to me.
Oh, well, I hope you told him where to go. Thought you might need some chocolate. You don't think I could get thrown off my course for this, do you? You're not going to get chucked out. Anyone could see how upset you were.
I still shouldn't have done it, though.
It's not like you go around trashing the joint every day, though, is it?
I was like an animal. I really wanted to hurt him. I wanted to hurt both of them.
I think it's a shame you missed.
It's not funny.
No, I'm sorry. It's a shame you didn't at least give Nikki a fat lip, though. It's not as if she doesn't deserve it.
I thought she was my friend.
Nikki doesn't do friends.
First Dad and then Sam. What am I, a magnet for cheats and liars or something?
The thing with men is that you've just got to play them at their own game.
I don't want to treat people like that. It's horrid. I don't want anyone to have to feel like this.
You have to learn to be one step ahead of the game. Always be prepared to be the dumper. It's much better than being the dumpy.
That's so cynical.
Welcome to the real world. Look, why don't we go into town and do some shopping? It'll make you feel so much better.
I can't face it.
Look, I can't stay in here forever. I'll get rid of these for a start.
Still crashing on the sofa, are we, mate?
Shut up.
Hey, I just found something that's going to really cheer you up.
What's that?
Well, the college sport's been cancelled, right, because the builders have not finished work on the venue.
Right, so?
Well, we've got to spell it out to you, right? Graduation ball, fantastic, nice one. Hold on, no venue, nightmare. But wait, Lewis and Finn, venue, eh?
You're going to laugh?
Max!
All right, gorgeous. What are you doing?
I'm getting my protection for Glastonbury.
Ooh, very sexy.
Yeah, well, I don't want to have soggy, smelly, gangrene feet. Cheers.
Nice.
Right, I'm going to come round to yours later and help you pack.
Oh.
Mate, we're going to make a bundle on this, come on.
Finn, right? What makes you think, yeah, that a load of students all done up in their posh frocks who thought they'd be having a ball in their new college venue
Yeah?
settle for a crummy marketplace?
Lewis, don't worry, mate. I've got a very cunning plan.
It's all right, you can come in. He's not here. In fact, he hasn't been home all night.
No prizes for guessing where he slept.
Right. Have some of this.
I've decided to write a letter of apology to the principal.
Really? That's like admitting it to all your own fault, isn't it?
And it was. No one made me do it.
There are ways of going about it, though. You see, men can't cope with a woman crying.
I've done enough of that for the past 24 hours.
Good. You still look all puffy and red. He won't think you're making it up, will he?
There is no way I'm going to blub all over Mr. Davies. It's embarrassing.
Look. Write your letter, and then I'll drive you into college, all right? This is awful.
I know. Makes you wonder how many other guys it's happened to.
Yeah, it must be really hard for a bloke to report something like that to the police.
Well, I wouldn't have thought it's that easy for a woman either.
Yeah, but loads of people see women as the weaker sex. You know, it's sort of like unofficially accepted that a guy could overpower us. I mean, for a bloke to let it happen, it must feel like a weakness.
What's all this then?
Ah, we're going to Glastonbury. You know, we just need to chill out a bit.
I went a few years ago with Dan. It was really good, apart from all the mud.
You should come.
Isn't it supposed to be a romantic break for you guys?
Listen, I hardly think that, like, skanky toilets and dodgy food and living in a field full of stoners is going to be romantic.
Well, if you're sure it won't be a gooseberry.
Of course you won't.
Look, I've told you, you just need to relax a bit, that's all.
I am relaxed.
OK, it's not my fault.
So why is it my fault then?
It is your body.
That's right. Kick a man when he's down, why don't you?
Sorry, I don't mean it. You're probably still stressed out about your exams or something. You'll be all right when we get to Glastonbury.
I hope so.
I know so. What time are we going?
About 5-ish. I need to get hold of Matt, get him round here to check the van over. Oh, petrol money is 20 quid each, by the way.
20 quid? Where am I going to get 20 quid from? I'm going to have to owe it you.
Oh, it me? I don't even know if I can get it yet. Oh, no way.
Lewis, they must be desperate for a venue by now. Come on, it's less than a month away, isn't it?
They must have something up their sleeve, surely.
Well, they haven't. Here, ask Ruth.
Hi.
Right.
Ruth, where is your college ball this year?
It's not going to be one. It's just been cancelled.
You see? Well, don't worry, my love, because Uncle Finn here and Lewis might be able to help you out there.
How?
Well, it's a bit sketchy at the moment, but once I get the show on the road, right, perhaps my people can talk to your people and try and find a window in our diaries, throw some ideas around.
Finn, what are you talking about?
God, you journalism students, eh? You know all the theory. No idea about lingo, have you?
I was wondering if you fancied meeting for lunch.
No, I'm busy.
OK, well, I might see you in Diva later. Spare the time.
Oi, Gina!
Hello, I've come to see your new house.
Well, nothing to write home about.
Oh, that's not what Cindy said. She said it's really cosy.
How did she now?
So, are you in? Or are you in?
I don't know, mate. I mean, we haven't really finalised plans for that warehouse yet, have we? There's no way it's going to be ready in time.
Who mentioned the warehouse? Eh?
What?
I feel like a two-headed woman in a freak show. Just ignore them. Now, you know what you're going to say, yeah? Yeah, I think so.
Grow up!
There he is. OK, well, listen, good luck, and I'll be waiting here for you when you're finished. Go on, OK. Excuse me, Mr. Davis. May I have a word?
I think you've got some explaining to do.
Yes, I know. And I'm truly very sorry. You see...
Not here. In my office.
I wasn't expecting to see you. I wrote you a letter of apology.
What were you hoping to achieve by writing a letter?
I wanted to formally apologise for what I have done and face up to the consequences.
And how is a letter facing up?
I'm admitting I was wrong and I regret it.
I'm sure you do. No one likes to be in trouble. But you should have thought of that before you let your temper get the better of you.
I never usually behave like that.
Do you realise how much inconvenience you caused because you had a tantrum?
Yes, sir, I do, and I cannot apologise enough.
Sorry won't get you off the hook.
Well, this is the bedroom, and that's my kitchen.
Yeah, well, it's, quite cosy.
I wouldn't go that far, but it's a start.
Listen, I was really worried when you left Mum and Dave's.
Yeah, I know. It just didn't feel right there. I mean, it's all right for Kate, innit? It's her mum and dad. But they're not even really related to me, are they? I felt like a bit of a spare part.
So it's got nothing to do with blood. We're all family.
No, you're my family, and we have to stick together now, right?
Listen, when you were at Mum and Dave's, was everything okay?
Yeah. I mean, they had a few rows, but nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, it's bound to happen. They haven't seen each other in ages. Why? Something up?
Well, no, it's just that Mum phoned me and she sounded a little bit tense.
Yeah? No, she's probably just worried about me. I'm always giving her grief, aren't I?
Yeah.
Why on earth did you do it?
I just flipped.
I can see that, but why?
It's personal.
If you weren't coping or were unhappy on your course, then I could have helped. But you have no business bringing personal quarrels into college. None whatsoever.
Yes, I realise that.
You're a good student, Anna. You have potential. But that doesn't mean I can just ignore what you've done.
I know.
I want you to think about whether you want to stay at HCC. If you do, then you must control your anger.
Yes, sir.
And £580 is a hefty price to pay for your actions.
But I haven't got that much money.
Well, then you're going to have to find it, aren't you?
I'm so sorry. I'll never do it again.
How many times have I heard that before? Since you have such a lack of respect for college property, I'm giving you 2 weeks to pack up your belongings and leave your room in Halls exactly as you found it in September.
But where am I going to live?
Excuse me. Do you know where Matt is?
Sorry. Oh, you could try the boiler room. It's outside, down the stairs to the left.
Cheers.
Wait. I've got an idea. Give me a pen.
What did he say?
He's asked me to leave.
What?
He's told me I've got to move out of Halls in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Cherry!
No, I thought you meant out of college altogether. I want a word with you.
Not now, Joe.
Yes, now. Have you any idea what you've done to Anna?
I'll leave you to it, yeah.
What do you think?
Wicked! Top idea. Come on. Oh, strap rope. I'll sell you 10 if you want. Come in.
Thought you were going to stand me up.
Like I said, I'm busy.
Lewis, I've been thinking about what we were saying earlier.
Do we have to talk about it here? Can't we wait till we get home?
I really want to say it now.
Why does everything always have to be on your terms, Ruth?
I don't want to row. I just want you to hear me out, all right? Ever since I was 16, I've been trying not to get pregnant. I mean, for most girls my age, it's your worst nightmare. You have to give up everything. Your education, your social life, your independence. I really, really love you, Lewis, but I wasn't ready to give all that up.
It wasn't just your baby, though, was it?
No, but it's my body. It wasn't the right time. But I don't want you to think that I did it because I didn't think we could cope.
Can't feel that great about our relationship if you feel you have to go behind my back and talk to someone you hardly know rather than talk to me.
Taylor's been a good friend.
You've got loads of female friends. Why do you have to talk to him?
He just happened to be there. I'm not now and never have been having an affair with him.
Well, you've kept it if it was his.
No, you're just being ridiculous.
Do you have any idea how humiliated I feel? I mean, he must think it's hilarious that you've got to go and talk to him about private stuff because you feel he can't come to me.
No, he doesn't.
What is it with him? What, he gives you everything you want and I give you everything you don't want, everything you want to get rid of?
That is not true. You're just being stupid.
That's what it looks like from where I'm sitting. You sure you're with the right bloke?
Anna has just been kicked out of the halls because of you.
Well, it's not my fault she can't control her temper. I'm not surprised Sam lived elsewhere if that's what you had to put up with.
You know, those two were so happy before you came along and messed everything up.
Oh, please, it was already messed up. She should thank me, I did her a favour.
What? For ruining our first ever proper relationship? She could be scarred for life.
Meanwhile, you'll still be sleeping with men that don't even want to know you the next day, and you'll still be a crap artist.
Oh, you two? I can hear you from right down the corridor.
Oh, shut up, Emily. At least I'm not tacky enough to do it on air.
Oh, and you'd know all about tacky, wouldn't you?
Do you know, I feel a bit sorry for her. Her life's such a non-event, she has to get involved in everyone else's.
Listen, don't worry about her. We have got an amazing weekend at Glastonbury to look forward to, and I've worked out how we're going to get there.
What's all this then? You going to laundrette?
No, me and Emily are going to Glastonbury.
Ah, you two made up then?
Yeah.
Oh, I suppose she's all right, really, considering.
Considering what? That she's a big, scary lesbian?
No, considering that she's Emily. I mean, she's a bit in your face, do you know what I mean?
Listen, why don't you come with us? There's some really cool bands on that I know you like.
I'd love to, but I can't afford it.
I thought Mum sent you some money.
What, 20 quid? It's got to last me dinner all week. I can't blow it all on a fest.
Oh, come on, I'll lend you some.
No.
Right, Solomon, my lad, I'm off.
All right, feeling good?
I've got a very important meeting at the college.
Lovely.
So can you look after the place whilst Lewis is on lunch?
Of course I can.
Nice one. Hey, see you later. Look at this, eh?
Why don't you sleep in the bedroom tonight? Hate it when we fall out.
Yeah, me too.
Is everything okay between us?
You want me to say it's fine that you aborted our child, and I really don't mind you told Telly you were pregnant before you told me. Sorry, Ruth. It's not fine, but I do mind.
Are you sure you could accommodate up to 200 students and guests?
Yeah, easy peasy. I mean, that's the beauty of it being open air, you see.
What if it rains? If we put this thing back on again, it cannot go wrong.
Well, we've got one of those marquee roof thingies, which we always use at these sort of functions.
So you could cover catering, music, and entertainment?
Yeah, and much, much more. My business partner and I pride ourselves on knowing what the youth of today wants. You know, I mean, we're the same age as most of the students anyway.
Go on.
Well, you might think that students go to college for a degree, but that's a fallacy, isn't it? You know, I mean, the main reason for going to college is for the social life, isn't it?
Well, I'd hope you're wrong there, but carry on.
Right, and what is the culmination of the student social calendar? You guessed it, the summer ball.
I usually use the respected company of party planners for the ball.
Yeah, and without meaning to be rude, Mr. Davis, that's where you're going wrong, isn't it, you see? Because you're throwing parties for young, trendy students organised by old duffers. You know what I mean? It's like getting your mum to organise a rave. You just don't do it, do you?
And how would your ball be better?
Well, for starters, we'd have Barbies on all night, you know, not just a bit of soggy melon and chicken at 7 o'clock.
Yes. I like the sound of a barbecue.
Yeah, we all know how students get the munchies every 2 hours, don't we?
How would you entertain the guests?
Well, I've thought about this, right? How about a great big bonfire in the middle, yeah, little wishing well, OK, fortune teller, I know one of them, right, of course a DJ, you know, like with a mobile disco, and then perhaps you could have like a bucking bronco somewhere, yeah, great big bouncy castle, got to take your shoes off for that, and then nice big sort of foam machine, whoosh, imagine that, eh? And then perhaps like a sort of tattoo parlour, and the centrepiece has got to be a live band, isn't it?
If you're sure you can do all this for the sum we discussed, then you have a deal.
Super. Ted, it was a pleasure doing business with you.
If I'd have known how much computers cost to replace, I would have just thrown them out. Oh, this is such a nightmare. How could I have been so stupid?
Stop being so hard on yourself. It's not like you didn't have good reason to go mad.
I've never lost it like that before. It terrified me. What if I'm turning into some kind of maniac?
Somehow I don't think you are. What are you going to do, though?
Find a job and somewhere to live, I suppose.
So you're not going home for the summer?
No way. I'm certainly not going to be around when Dad's new baby arrives and all that gossip flares up again.
Brilliant. That settles it, then.
What?
I'm going to stay here with you.
What about Trinidad?
Oh, I can go there any time. It's not like my dad really wants me hanging around his yacht when he's trying to impress Claudia.
But you don't have to stay because of me.
Are you kidding? We're going to have a great summer. I'll give our landlord a call and see if we can move in a bit early. You get yourself a job and I'll make sure we have fun. Deal?
Knackered.
You need a holiday.
Tell me about it.
You know, Gina and Emily have gone Glastonbury this weekend. Should be quite cool.
Not got that much of a holiday. Not sloshing around in the mud, getting food poisoning and queuing up for the box for hours. No, thank you.
You're getting old, mate.
So go then, so aren't you going?
Well, for one, I got a new job. And for another, would you like to be sharing a tent with my sister and her lesbian lover?
Yeah, I think I like that quite a lot, actually.
Oi. So, do you know these girls that we're giving a lift to then?
No, all I know is they're from HCC.
Older women? Nice. I mean, for OB. You can't stay virgin forever, got to get it bagged up with someone.
That's not very nice. You'd still be a virgin if it wasn't for me.
Says who? Have you got a breakdown card?
No. I thought you said Matt fixed this van.
Oh yeah, he has done. I'm just a bit worried about suspension. I'm not sure it can take all your stuff.
Yeah, well, it's all essentials. Unless, of course, you want me to wear the same underwear for 3 days. Please tell me you have packed some clean boxers.
Yeah? I got it. Get some stuff from inside.
Would you tell anyone if that happened to you? I'd be too ashamed.
No, that wouldn't happen to me, you see.
Yeah, but just say it did.
Yeah, rape doesn't happen to blokes, does it?
Well, it did to that one.
You don't know that for certain, son.
I suppose so, but... Well, you know what happened to Mandy? I mean, she never asked for that to happen, did she?
Of course she didn't. It's different for girls, though, isn't it?
What's different for girls?
Rape.
Who's been raped?
Oh, it's a bloke in the paper, you don't know him.
Bloke? Shut up.
What are you doing?
I'm thinking.
See the smoke coming out your ears, mate.
I got it!
I'm so glad I don't live with that sniping cow anymore.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about people you meet in the first year. You don't even know their names by graduation.
Right, I'm gonna get some sweets for the journey. I'll meet you back here, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Is there something you want to tell me?
Well, there's two things, actually. The first is I've got us a lift to Glastonbury.
With Nikki?
No, not exactly. That's the second thing I had to tell you. I've invited her to come along. You don't mind, do you?
No, not at all. I've invited Sal.
All right.
All right. So you're looking forward to it, then?
Yeah. What?
Glastonbury.
Oh, I'm not going. This is Gina's.
But I thought you said you'd invited him.
Yeah, she did, but I said no.
Oh, right.
Got ya.
You cow. I'm so gonna get you for that.
Oh, no, I thought you said you're bringing some fit birds for OB.
They are fit.
They're lesbians. Oh, why did you know? How am I going to explain this to him?
Is your name Chloe? Yeah. Is it Emily? Yeah. Hi. Is this it then? I'm afraid so. Oh, I've always wanted one of these.
It's yours.
Yeah.
I know you've got to live with him. He's only been driving 5 minutes.
Gina, it's a holiday. Get a grip, girl.
All right.
Right. All aboard?
Okay, this is for me and Gina.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Get in.
Get in.
Right, what would you say to me if I was to say to you first, desert island? Yes, please. Right, imagine this. One palm tree there, another one there. White sand all over the place, yeah? Lagoons, barbecues, bonfires, and a pirate ship, hey? You with me?
Oh, right.
Where you can buy a raffle ticket to see if you will indeed win the treasure chest.
Yeah, listen, mate, are we still talking about a ball here? Are we talking about some sort of fantasy you got with Victoria?
The theme is Castaway Island. You having some of that or what?
But don't you think, like, turning our little market here into some sort of exotic island is a little bit out of our range?
Not with the budget I've been given.
Right, how much you been given them?
5,000, baby.
You are kidding.
Oh, but Lewis, the thing is, I'm not. You and me, as a partnership in a business sense.
No strings.
No strings, right? Are officially loaded! Hey!
Oh, not again.
Ooh, Chloe's been telling us you've had troubles like this before. You know, getting overheated too soon into a journey.